Cowboys in New York Sunday night. Dallas favored by 3.5, even though Dak and Dallas have lost their opening game for 3 years in a row. Regardless, Dak says he feels good. Greg, who do you believe in more, Dak or Danny Dimes?
Come on now.
I know.
Come on now. It's Danny Dimes.
Wow.
It's definitely Danny Dimes. Look, I understand.
Greg, it didn't even last 24 hours.
Right. This might be worse.
Me having the worst prediction in sports history.
Have you not learned anything?
I think it's already worse.
He's right.
I think we have a worse one.
Okay, let me ask you guys this rhetorical question.
Sure.
If you were to ask yourselves, which team do you believe shows that they believe in their quarterback more? Would you say the Dallas Cowboys, who are calling their quarterback names and questioning him on the practice field in his face? I mean, do we see Von Thibodeau or any of those guys yelling at Danny Dimes? No. Why? Because he's getting it done. All we see and hear from their owner is, let's give Danny Dimes this bag. You know what? Let's support him. Let's put pieces around him because we believe in this guy.
Nick.
But Jerry Jones is getting on his phone.
This is some nonsense.
Hey, Kyle. Hey, John Lynch. Hey, is Trey Lance available? Can we get Trey Lance over here? I kind of feel like I need to have him as an insurance.
You think he? Go ahead.
I mean, if that's not a little doubt there, I mean, why would I believe in that guy?
Greg, do you want door number 1 or door number 2?
I'll take both of them.
Okay, perfect.
I'm busting through everything.
Here is Dak Prescott, or Daniel Jones against against the Cowboys, and Daniel Jones in prime time. We can show you both because they both apply to this weekend's game. Here are these two guys in prime time. One guy is pretty good. The other guy, truly awful.
Well,
what?
The Joe Judge era account?
Well,
yes,
it's just like the Jason Garrett era counts. All of it counts. We're not going to start doing with football players what we've done with Michael Jordan, which is pick and choose which years of their career was part of their career. It's the whole career. And then how about Dak against the Giants, Jones against Dallas? One guy owns the opposition. In fact, the only quarterback with a longer winning streak against one opponent, because Dak's won 10 in a row, is Mahomes over the Broncos. Meanwhile, Daniel Jones' only victory over the Cowboys came in a final week of the season game against Andy Dalton. How can you possibly believe, if you want to say you believe in the Giants because of the head coach, because of Thibodeau, because of Saquon, I disagree, but I can buy it. Saying you believe in Daniel Jones more than Dak is just an absurdity.
No, it's not. All of those are pre-Darren Waller,
most of it's pre-Brian Dable.
Like, all of that matters.
Yeah.
We're talking about Sunday night. And if you want to talk about teams who struggled, look at the Bengals against the Browns. They're 1-6 in the Joe Burrow era. We're not over here clamoring that Baker Mayfield is better than Joe Burrow. No.
Some of us might be. But Greg, I know you're feeling good about yourself.
I am.
Because you closed your eyes, threw a dart at the dartboard. Lions. I'll go with the Lions. I get it. You're feeling good.
Drew can't give credit because he could have done it. He could have picked the Lions and wouldn't pull the trigger.
To feed it to
and
you.
he's so bitter about it.
Scared.
But no, there is not one reason. Even if you want to say, okay, Brian Daboll, that maybe be your one reason I trust more in him than Mike McCarthy. I doubt that you do, though, because you won a Super Bowl with Mike McCarthy. McCarthy at least has the ring. I get it, Daboll was good last year, but Dak is just better himself than Daniel Jones. He's also got better receivers. He's also got an equal running game. He doesn't have better receivers?
Yeah,
okay, he's got better receivers.
Two individuals.
No, but that all comes into play. You were just talking about we're not going to kill Danny Dimes for what he did earlier in his career because of the surrounding circumstances. All the surrounding circumstances favor Dak, and Dak himself is just better. Danny Dimes, 36 touchdowns in his last 3 seasons. Dak threw for 37 2 years ago. Like, he's just better. He is.
How many interceptions did Danny Dimes throw for last year?
5.
They both had the same career interception percentage, 2.0. Same career.
Which is, and
One
Dak
guy's
just
getting
went
better,
up. And
one
Dan,
guy's
yeah.
getting worse.
Well, yeah.
Dak had one bad season, so now he's.
there we go.
No, I keep it real. Y'all know I'm a facts man.
I know, but that counts.
Of
when
course
your
it
whole
counts.
season is
Daniel
bad, that
Jones,
counts.
Danny's first 3-4 years count too.
We're talking about, but that's my point that I'm trying. Thank you, Wiles. I appreciate you reminding me of a couple things. Like in 2021, the Giants' offense, total offense, they were ranked 31st.
Yeah,
Last
with
year,
Daniel Jones
you know
at
what?
quarterback.
Let's go Brian Dable. Let's go Danny Dimes. Let's go Saquon. Can we move up? Can we show some progression? Absolutely. Let's see some progress. 18th. Rushing, they were 24th in 2021.
Yes.
And then last year, what did they do? Because of Danny Dimes and Saquon and
Yes.
all the O-line, they went to 4th. Like, they're moving in the right direction.
How do you explain
he was
the 15
one of the
touchdowns
most,
in
because they
16
didn't
games?
trust him to throw because he's not a good thrower. We all got to stop. And thank goodness the games are about to start and we're all going to be able to see it.
Yeah,
because, yes, Daniel Jones was one of the most improved players from last year. We give him credit for that. But that does not, and Dak Prescott took a giant step backwards last year. But Dak had such a massive lead going into it that he still has a significant lead as of right now.
You've lost all credibility the moment you said the Chiefs were going 20-0.
Oh, this
I
guy.
don't want to hear nothing coming from
You got to
you.
watch out, too, with the hitting, remember?
Oh, yeah, Greg got upset the
Flip
other
your
time.
chair over. Head up to New England, where America's team will host Super Bowl silver medalists in a battle of 2 Pro Bowl quarterbacks from Alabama. That's just facts, fellas. Are you surprised, Brew, that the Eagles are only 4-point favorites against America's team?
No, I'm not surprised. I mean, the Eagles will win, and I think they're going to cover. But last year they had 7 wins on the road. 4 of them were by 5 points or less. Okay, and all 4 of those wins came against teams that didn't make the playoffs. So looking at all that, looking at the respect you have to give Bill Belichick, they do have a good defense. I mean, they may not go in there and rout them. I think they're going to win by more than 4. But I'm just saying, I get the spread. It doesn't bother me. It's respect for Belichick and that defense. But, you know, and the Eagles didn't just blow everybody out on the road last year.
I'm very surprised, period. Look, I know Tom Brady's going to be on the premises, but look, he's not under center. At every aspect of this game, even if you want to throw in special teams, the Philadelphia Eagles are better. Defensively, they're better than the opposing offense. Offensively, you're definitely better than that defense. I'm sorry. And when you look at the special teams, something that Bill Belichick heralds as this is my unit, they shot themselves in the foot all last season. So when I look at this team, there is no reason why they shouldn't be double-digit favorites.
Which is why this is a very sneaky line, and this game might show up in either upset alert or Knicks picks or maybe all of the above. That's not what I want to say about this game, though. What I do want to say about this game is I think of all the times the Eagles could face the Patriots as they had tried to defend their NFC title, Week 1 is the least conducive for them.
Correct.
And well, hold on. I think it's for a different reason, Wilds, because here's why. What was a huge key to the Eagles hacking the NFL last year? Their rugby play.
One-run.
And if there's any coach in the league who might have spent the offseason unlocking how to stop that play if there is a way, it would be Bill.
Hello.
And if he puts on tape, now maybe it's not stoppable with how strong Jalen is in the offensive line. Maybe, but if there is a way, the whole league gets to see what Belichick, the greatest defensive mind ever, thinks is the right thing to do there. So I think that's unfortunate for Philly. I wouldn't want to be going into New England the day they're retiring Brady's jersey and putting him in the rafters.
Should never want to go into New England. Last 25, not as a person.
I had to go too far.
We got great foliage. Foliage?
Foliage, there you go.
Last 25 season openers, the Super Bowl loser. I was trying to be nice to silver medalist. 10 and 15. Just saying. Just saying.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get more from the show and to check out clips from other shows on FS1.